Welcome back to Character Select. Dave and Savin back for Pillars of Eternity. I'll be honest, I have no idea how long it's been since the last episode, Savin.
Me neither. It's been like 5 or 6 weeks at least for us. I don't know how long it's been for the audience.
Yeah, because they've gone through Resident Evil 4. At least.
Which we're still recording right now, but
which
on
we
different
are
days.
still recording. But we're trying to build up a backlog. I apologize for the series dropping off the channel while we did that. But we ran out of episodes, and we only get like 3 episodes per session. And we only record every 2 weeks.
And we only do one session every other, 2 weeks,
Yeah, so takes a while to build up a backlog. But we're back in Deerford Village. We are looking for the mysterious ruins.
Yes. So there's some ruins near here. There's also a nobleman whose daughter is missing, he says.
The Stelgar was on top of me, and I was face down in the dirt.
Arrow to the throat. That stops him.
What? No! I was spirit shifted, and she was in heat, so I aimed for the throat, but not with an arrow.
Oh. Alright.
The unfortunate implications of wild shape.
I mean, where am I? What is this place?
You are in a dye
A curriery.
shop. Yes.
Interesting. What is this?
That's key.
Yoink.
Just took the man's key in his
Greetings.
house.
Looking to purchase some leather? Showing air for sale. Exceptional dagger, eh? 5 accuracy, 8 accuracy, 30 damage. Exceptional is a pretty nice bonus. The Girdle of Mortal Protection. Minus 27% crit damage. That's not bad. Plus 1
That's
endurance.
cheap.
Whoa! I'm gonna buy that. That's really good, actually.
Yeah.
Thanks, bud.
Wow, you have a shitload of money.
I do have a
Just noticed.
shitload of money. So, Adair already gets health back, so I'm going to give that to Pallegina.
Makes sense.
But I want to go back for
That Eddar's not an elf. What the hell?
Alright, see you later. I've got your key. I'll come back at night, I guess. Don't drop your key in the dye, dumbass. The only reason that I grabbed it is because it was showing up as a hidden stash or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, it was hidden there. Man puts his key in there, just like, you put a key under your welcome mat, and he just reached in there and stole it.
Yeah, and he didn't say a word,
Monster.
so... we're upgrading.
Clearly,
the-
he just didn't see.
Alright, so where can we go here? We've got the Dracogen Inn, Deerford Mill, Winfrith's Arms and Armory, Hendina's Apothecary, Temple of Barath, and... Oh, interesting. I want to go to the Arms and Armory. I want to look at their weapons. Probably nothing good, but never hurts to check.
I mean, hey, just the dude who runs the leatherworking shop had exceptional gear.
That's true. I think this building is set up like Thunderhammer's smithy. At least on the
Greetings.
outside. I don't remember who's narrating, but that's fine. I'll do it. A portly, smiling man,
Okay.
blah, blah, blah. Alright. Tall
Wow, alright,
grass.
so much for narrating.
Well, it's just a merchant. Who gives a shit? Tall grass is an exceptional hike with extra weapon reach.
That's a really good weapon.
Crits can inflict prone? Whoa.
And it has a 10% hit to crit.
Damn. The Hours of St. Rumbalt, which is crits can inflict prone, crits do more damage, and it's supremely accurate. Wow. Nobody uses greatswords, though.
Palladino do.
Yeah, that's true. Grudge Keeper It has better accuracy, does more damage against prone, stun, or flanked enemies.
Basically, baby sneak attack.
Yeah. Retezi's Thorn has better accuracy when you're injured, and better damage when you're injured, and just does cross damage. Interesting. Mosquito. Better accuracy, better damage. 10% of damage restored, or 20% of damage restored is endurance, but you don't have much concentration. Or your concentration goes down, I guess. Angios Gambison is light armor, DR6. Extra damage
Once
reduction.
per rest, you can cast haste.
Interesting. Plus 20 Zealous Aura area of effect. Purchased.
That's pretty good.
Voice of the Mountaintop plus 20 chant area of effect. We'll buy that too.
If only.
What does concentration do?
It keeps you from getting interrupted.
Oh.
So, really important for mages. Not so much for most other people.
Yeah. Increased reach, exceptional, predatory, overbearing. Who would use a spear, though? Or a pike?
Haravius. I think he, in fact, has a spear.
Interesting.
If you just have him selected, I think you can compare, maybe? Just, like, shift hold over. There you go.
He's got a fine
he uses
spear, yeah. Okay. Now we've got to make up the money. Lion hides.
Open the old stash.
Yeah. Have a bunch of really crappy gear. And then these are all just fine, right? Fine isn't that great anymore.
Nope. Graduated past that. Really shit if you hold Durin's staff.
I am holding Durin's staff.
I know, I said, but it would be if you sold it.
It's
Not saying you
referenced.
shouldn't, mind you.
It's referenced in cutscenes, Savin.
I know, which is weird that you can unequip it from him, much less sell it.
Alright, spell defense bonus. Holy Radiance on Unconscious. What?
So if you go down, you heal all your friends.
Wow. Interesting. Oh, we need to give that to Sagani. That's right.
Yep.
Would you like a cat? How about a dog?
No, how dare you?
Alright, that's only like 9,600 copper. We're fine. Alright. We've still got 10,000 monies. And more shit that we could
Speaking
actually
of
sell.
Sagani.
Boop. Boop. Sagani, where is the... God damn it.
Yeah, I used spears and pikes on my first playthrough as a druid. I believe I did, in fact, use the hell out of that spear.
Of crit multiplier, or plus 0.1 to crit damage multiplier, whereas this modifies Stalker's Link. Doesn't say how. And she's also got the spell word amulet, so that gives her spell defense.
What's the name of that item? I can just look it up real quick.
Stalker's Torque.
Alright, Stalker's Torque.
Potion of Eldritch Aim, fine rope by nail armor, throw these in the stash. He's using an S-Talk, right?
Yeah, but what does it do, Wiki?
A ring of Gon's Pledge grants Gon's Pledge. Just a light heal. Interesting. Put that on you.
Here we go. So Stalker's Link is a ranger class ability that gives you plus 10 accuracy if you're attacking the same target as your animal companion. With this item equipped, you also do 20% extra damage as well.
Ooh. Definitely give her that. Sounds like.
Make sure you actually have the ability.
Does she not?
It's
She does not.
She does not. So yeah, it would do nothing.
Alright. Well, we'll keep the spellword amulet on her for now, but we'll use that once we actually get that ability. Assuming that we do.
Yeah.
So fine leather armor is DR8. Fine hide armor is DR7.
But he'll move a little faster.
Yeah. I always give him Aloth's leather armor.
I mean, unironically, that would be pretty good on him.
Yeah.
Because druids have a lot of AoEs.
And I mean, he should be well equipped enough to not be in combat, in theory.
Or at least not directly in melee, because he will have the pike, which has hella reach.
Yep. Also, I've got this rapier. I don't know who's good with rapiers.
Your character, I believe?
I'm using stilettos, though.
Yeah, check your weapon focus.
Weapon focus, ruffian,
Ruffian.
saber, stiletto,
Saber,
club,
okay.
pistol, blunderbuss.
However, it's a pretty good weapon.
It is a pretty good weapon. I'm not disputing that at all.
So Pelagina doesn't have a weapon focus, so
She does not. However, she does have, at the moment, Gon's
a
share.
weapon that also does the same thing. So why don't you compare them right quick?
Let's see here.
Yeah. So, switch weapon sets so you can actually see the Gon share. There you go.
So, convert graze to hit, draining fine, accurate +1, fine, draining of concentration -5. So, it's slower though. No, it's got less. It's got more interrupt actually. It's about the same speed. So let's see. She does right now 11 to 16. Still 11 to 16, but it's piercing. Ooh, not sure how that happened.
So the rapier is a little bit more accurate, and I think it has less interrupt.
And it does restore damage as endurance. It has more
Yes,
interrupt.
although
oddly
Gon share
enough.
does that as well.
This only has 0.35, and this has 0.75 interrupt. So,
Oh, well, in that case, yeah, it's just a straight upgrade, basically.
okay. Oh, and we also got a new... So, since the last time that we played, Savin was kind enough to purchase the White Marches DLC for me, which means I now have a miniature, giant, space pig.
Ah, yes. It's not just a pig, it's a piglet. It's important.
It's a space piglet. It's true.
Look at the little guy.
But that does mean that we will be doing the White Marches once we actually get there, which I think it's not even... it's not even like a...
You are there right now.
Yeah.
You have the ability to go there whenever you please.
But
I
we're in...
think you guys are, what, level 8 now?
7... 8.
8.
8,
Okay.
8.
Yeah, you are perfectly leveled to go to the White Marches if you want.
Hey there.
And we do apparently need to do that in order to get the good ending for somebody trying to take over my goddamn castle that I'm putting so much money into.
Yes.
Although, I think, honestly...
Or rather, you are required to do that for a specific outcome of a thing.
Gotcha.
I just want to find her. Surely even you can understand that.
Alright, cool. A redhead stands by the fire, tuning her lute and plucking its strings. She hums snatches of a melody as she goes. First time at the Drakeage Inn? Normally I'd have a song ready, but I haven't quite worked out this tune yet. I'm writing some chants about the founding of this inn. Say, are you interested in the story? Haven't finished the chants, but I can tell you about it all the same. Sure, let's have it. Palagina rolls her golden eyes and exhales for an excessively long time through her nose. It was built in the time of Hadrit's rebellion, blah, blah, blah-diddy, blah. Second thought, let's finish this later. All right. Not that important. I'm sure there's a bunch of really cool
We're
backstory
decent
there.
folk. My lord, perhaps you should leave and check the wilds.
Lord Heron. Right,
That's the guy
there's
whose
looking for his
daughter's
daughter, right. Yeah, I forgot about
Good
that.
day, stranger.
The innkeeper digs inside a mug with a dirty rag. His eyes under his thick brows are tired but watchful. He gives you a quick nod as you approach the bar. Don't see many travelers these days. Something I can do for you. What was your exchange with that nobleman about? He looks up from polishing his tankard and glowers at the lord. Folk round here's decent. They mind their own business. You want to stick your nose in it, go talk to him yourself. I have questions about Deerford. Ask. You know anything about an Ingwithan ruin nearby? What I know is it's best avoided. It don't serve to anger the Glanfathans by stomping around their sacred grounds. If you gotta satisfy your curiosity, talk to Beodmar. He's in the temple to the northwest. Alright. Said you don't see many travelers. Of course not. Why would they come here? We got bandits on the road and an ogre in the forest, as that yapping fool Rumbald will tell you. Worse yet, hasn't been a healthy child born here in over a year. Most kith that come here is just passing through. Order food and drinks. Do you have anything good? You're just selling a dragon meat dish? What?
Yeah. That's pretty good.
And a dragon
But it's also hella expensive,
Yeah,
as you might guess.
I'm not spending 5,000 on that thing. We will buy one of these. And then, would you be interested in some fine, slightly used weapons? Right. Cool.
Got a bunch of traps you're never going to use. You might as well sell those at some point.
We'll get there. Alright, Cloak of an Athosian gives 9 will. What does will do?
It's one of your defenses.
Opposes attacks that are mentally based.
So, just like D&D 4, you have Fort Ref and Will defenses.
Gotcha.
Plus AC.
Amulet of Health. Word. There you go. Everybody's got something now. So if Adair goes down, which is not likely but possible, he heals everybody around him. So that's good.
Yeah.
The man wears a deer style robes, simple but elegant. His fine leather shoes look like they were made for padding around indoors, yet they're caked with mud. He yanks at a lock of hair twined around his silk-gloved finger. His fine features are etched with anxiety.
My child is out there. Do they not understand?
Clearly not.
My lord, we're doing everything we can. Unfortunately, these villagers...
Beasts take them all. I don't care how you do it, but find her.
Your child is missing, I take it.
Yes, Lady Alice, my daughter. I've asked around, but nobody in this mud hole has any concerns beyond their swine. They turn my men away like beggars and seem downright pleased to be of no use. But you're not one of my soldiers. And you look like you're used to getting your hands dirty, if you don't mind my saying so.
So my guess is that the next words out of his mouth have a 50-50 chance of being either, please go find my daughter, or please beat the shit out of these people until they tell you where to find my daughter.
I mean, I feel like they're the same thing, and the methods you use are just kind of up to you.
Yeah, basically. My lord, a merchant... That's right, we do have a merchant background, I forgot. Heron raises a hand to silence the man. If you find her. He nibbles at the thumb of one silk glove. Tell her I won't be upset with her. She can come back and all will be well. I just want to make sure my Alice, my child, is safe. Nothing in the world is more important.
Elise.
Like that's good.
Of course.
Describe Lady Elise. She's a striking young woman, bears more resemblance to her mother than me. She has auburn hair and delicate, well-bred features. She must be, 28 or 29 now. You don't know how fucking old she is? Father of the year. Tell me about her disappearance. We stopped in Deerford for a few days. On our 4th evening here, I was making plans to continue our journey. Lady Elise was feeling unwell and went to bed. When I retired a couple hours later, I found that she had vanished. None of my men had seen her go, and no one at the inn knew where she was. Since then, my people have been combing the village, yet to find a clue, and the locals have been no help. Why did you and Elise come to Deerford? It's merely a stop along the way to Ina's Rest. However, she took ill shortly before our arrival, so it seemed prudent to allow her a few days to recover. What's in Ina's Rest? He frowns as if about to protest, but he gives in with a sigh. Lady Elise has reached an age where it is prudent for her to marry. Given this legacy business, I can't let her fertile years slip by, nor do I want her womb to fester in the presence of so many hollow. It seems there would be more potential suitors in New Haomar or New Yarma. A lot of new places.
Well, this is a colony, after all.
You'd think
Just like there's New York and New Jersey. And
that's fair. You'd think I hadn't considered that. Arranging a suitable match is difficult. The best prospects for my child lay in Ina's Rest. Where's the rest of your family? Surely they wouldn't want to miss your daughter's betrothal. Lady Harrond is ill-suited for travel, I'm afraid, and unfortunately, Alis has few other close relatives. My sister and her husband, Alis' aunt and uncle, of course, have been visiting Adir these past months. And as for siblings, Alis has none. My wife has only given birth to Hollowborn. Since Alis, that is. I see. Going back to your daughter. Let's go back to my previous questions. Heard you arguing with the innkeeper.
A petty, small-minded man, just like the rest of them around here. I've been paying him an honest fee for board and bed, and yet he can't be bothered to stir himself to concern for my Elise.
Have you been paying him to be concerned? Well, you get what you pay for. I should never have trusted these people around me. Alright.
And you really would think people would be a little bit more concerned about a missing person.
So, given the number of things that exist in the woods that are attacking people, I don't think they care because I think they assume they know what happened. Like, if you
tell the poor bastard.
Durance, do you take anything seriously? Or is the entire world just a setup for your idiotic punchlines?
Yes.
The world is the punchline, Birdwoman. In all its weakness. Would you kill the messenger?
If he were as annoying as you, I'd consider it.
I mean, Jester's had a pretty good chance of dying at any particular time.
Gods keep you.
Do you know anything about an Gwithan ruin nearby? Hard to throw a stone in the wilds without knocking over someone's sacred Audra pillars. Smart travelers avoid them. But if you're really set on sightseeing, Badmar could point you in the right direction. Keeps up the little temple on the northwest edge of town. Actually, I'm looking for a missing noblewoman. Oh, that lord's daughter? She was a new shade of green when I seen her the other morning. Chatting with Tigreal she was, just outside his shop. What was wrong with her? No offense, but I hardly know you. I'm not one for gossip, and I certainly don't want to cause the poor girl any trouble. Lord Heron said she was ill from travel. That weren't no road sickness, trust me. I know it when I see it.
Good day, stranger.
How did you get burned? By the flame, how bad does it look? Just say it. I know you'll tell me straight. Looks like it hurts. That's a mighty soft way of putting it. I've been keeping an eye on a drake's nest east of town at Deerford Crossing. The beast stayed just long enough to lay a clutch and moved on. Thank the Sky Mother it wasn't a fully grown dragon. Fresh eggs are much more useful than the ones that get passed between merchants or left in nests for weeks or more, and that clutch looked to be at its peak. Thought I'd see about getting an egg, but I didn't realize so many of them had already hatched, or that young worms were so territorial. What's so special about these eggs? They're one of the strongest tonics known to Kith! If you leave out Caro Gallon, of course, but not saying anyone should take drugs. But take drugs, kids. That's what she said.
I mean, we have seen already in this playthrough that drugs are good for you.
But dragon eggs are known to make Kith bold, purposeful. Some even think they'll protect from Beoweeks. All I know is everyone's pining after potions made from dragon eggs. The damn roads. Can't reach none of my suppliers, so I'm stuck with whatever I can scrounge up in the woods. Deercap, River Reed, and the like. I can get an egg for you. I sure hope you're not leading me on. I don't think I could stand getting burned again. If you really mean to go after it, I'd certainly pay you. Just remember, big as they are, dragon eggs are fragile, and there's a lot more I can do with a whole one. All right. If we happen to see a drake's
So-
nest,
Here, pop your inventory open for me for a sec. The stash, specifically the miscellanea. Yeah, that one. Okay, you're good.
what?
Just looking to see what you had.
What are you looking at?
None, ya?
Goddamn up, dog.
But yeah, what's up, dog?
Oh my god. You said the thing.
What thing, Dave?
I think my favorite example of that is from Scrubs, where one person turns to JD and says, "What did he just say?" He said, "Up, dog." And then he immediately turns to his friend and goes, "It's happening." It's fucking great. What can you tell me about Alis Herond? Only that her father's men have been banging down doors and stirring up trouble looking for her. Never met her myself. Huh. And Dina said you two had met. Did she now? What else did she say? She saw the two of you talking. What was it about? Father's dragged her out here to get hitched to some backwoods noble. She wanted to escape, all right. I was happy to give it to her. We snuck across the river a few nights ago for some private time. Come to find out, we weren't exactly alone. An ogre, taller than Winfrith's tail, sprung out of the forest, and we were so lost in the heat of the moment we didn't notice until it was upon us. Grabbed Alis and disappeared into the night before I could even pull my britches up. Don't take this the wrong way, but this shop smells like an outhouse. I really believe that a lord's daughter snuck into the woods with you. Curb that clever tongue of yours. I'm afraid there's no right way to take that, stranger. I meant no offense.
It's true. That's an asshole thing to say.
I'm just trying to find her. As I was saying, the ogre vanished with her. Probably took her to its lair, wherever that is. She could still be alive. I'm in no shape to go after her, but that heron looks like he'd have coppers to spare for anyone who found her. Others around here have seen the ogre east of town. Took most of Rumbald's pigs just the other day. If someone were to find it, there'd be a lot of grateful people in Durford. What's in the collapsed tower? It's collapsed. Nothing. A few hides on stretching racks and the tallow stench Dengler's always grumbling about. The rest of the keep's dust, just like the fool lady that... Thanu, who tried to hold it.
Female Thane.
Gotcha. There's a bard at the inn who'll tell you the whole blazing story if you want to hear it. And then I just walk away. I've never smelled it myself, but apparently the process for creating leather,
really unpleasant, yeah.
So those feathers, that's a blessing of Helia?
So they say.
Well, that's lucky. Where I'm from, we see a feathered lady, we start worrying maybe her dad got frisky with his hens.
I guess you can always trust a farm boy's head to go there first.
Alright, so should we go
You might say Ed's always thinking about cock.
Should we go after the ogre and the lady first, or should we go talk about the Ingwithan ruin? I know the Ingwithan ruin is our primary concern, but this lady could be dying.
I mean, that seems like a quest to pursue in the immediate. The ruins aren't going anywhere.
It's true. They are ruined, after all. But yeah, apparently one of the primary ingredients in making leather, I don't know if this is true today, by the way, but back in the medieval times, is lye. L-Y-E.
Yeah.
Which smells terrible, and if you get any on your hands, burns worse than acid. Because it is acid.
Yep. And that is basically how leather's made even today. It's just acid wash.
Yeah. Deer. Okay, that road is useless.
I believe this area was the Pillar's demo area way back when.
Really? Oh my god, it's a woe beetle!
Biddles.
Murder it.
Bullseye!
Murder it better! Okay, it's dead.
It's It's no use. I need something strong.
Whoosh.
Ta-da! Oh, I turned on autopause for weapon ineffective, and her weapon was ineffective. That's why it was pausing. Apparently, she can't pierce the hides of the wood beetles, which don't actually have hides, but more like...
Carapace.
wolves! Wolves! Shit! Alright.
Do beetles molt out of their carapace like lobsters?
I don't think so. Because, from what I understand, insects have exoskeletons, so dropping your exoskeleton off at the cleaners seems like a bad idea.
Yeah, I suppose that's true. Yeah, it's an exoskeleton, not a shell.
Sure, let's do that.
And then again, spiders molt.
I don't know. Oh, Jesus. Oh, get that.
Returning storm. Get stunned,
Jesus.
wolf. Zap.
It just keeps fucking
Anyway,
going.
that's why I love that spell.
Like, I thought
Also,
it would...
I think you need to... No, go ahead.
No, go for it. I think you need to
turn Haravius' AI on. I think he's on passive. Nope.
Like, I didn't...
Yeah. Ooh, Spirit Shift. Yeah, turn that shit on.
Defensive?
Defensive.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah. Perfect.
I didn't realize it would just keep fucking going. I thought it would stop after a couple.
Nope, that's why it's called Returning Storm. It goes for like 30 seconds or something.
Jesus. Ooh, golden
Yeah,
celery.
it's really good.
Excellent. Hey.
Money, money, money.
Money. Show me the money. Knew it.
There's something
Look
don't
at you
see
go.
every day.
I think that's the first healing scroll you've ever found.
It is. Most of the other healing that we've had has been pretty passive. More golden celery? Yeah. Alright, let's cross this land bridge here. Oh, fuck me. Zarp, Zarp.
Oh, it's just Zarups.
Destroy.
And a fiddle.
Durance, do me a favor and, Pillar of Faith? Pillar of Faith sounds like a good time. Pillar of Faith somebody. Let's have you sworn enemy the priest so that he dies immediately.
I think he's dead.
Yep, he sure is. So now sworn enemy the stone beetle. Well, actually, sworn enemy the stone beetle in front of you. Okay. The rest of you shoot this guy. What?
72 damage with that. Oh, she crit it twice with her fucking challenge.
Fucking hell. Pallegina is a monster, and it's great.
Yeah, she is very strong.
Oh, spirit shift.
Look at her obvious go.
Do-do-do. Loot for the loot god. Did we? We did not.
What?
We're not getting XP for these kills.
No, not for Zarf. She maxed that out long ago.
What is this? You stand within what looks to be a ruined shrine. The moss-covered remnant of an ancient statue lies before you. Only the broken legs and feet of the sculpture remain. Long grooves alongside it suggest that it could be moved. Near the base of the statue, you discover a skull carved into the stone. Gouge a hole near the statue. You chip away at the base of the statue. By the time your arms are numb from the ringing hammer blows, you've scratched out a hole just wide enough to fit 3 fingers. Air whistles through the gap, but whatever's on the other side, you won't be able to dig your way through it, so there's something below. Examine the skull. Notice a rusty keyhole between his jaws. Pick the lock. Fuck yes!
Yes,
Ooh,
there
Hey
nice.
is blood and cowardly loathing. I'll be the effigy if this isn't some nest for the quiet slave's skulking vermin.
Zarup? Is he talking about Zarup?
So the quiet slave is Skane, the god of vengeance, and a lot of other nasty shit, murder.
Oh, it's Cyric. Cyric?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Bale's
Yeah.
long-lost replacement. Ball. So
Yeah. One of his big holy rituals is to have a bunch of slaves overpower their master and torture them to death, and then like wear their skin as a suit to turn into a monster to kill other slave masters.
What?
It's pretty brutal.
That's amazing. A man turns to face you, wiping blood from his estoc. His knit brow betrays a moment of confusion, but as he watches you, a slow, confident smile creeps across his face. The Iron Brand does not meet many travelers this far from the road. What would they be doing out here? An elven man cocks his head at the other, probably after that dragon egg, same as us, boss. A dwarf curses and spits under the grass. It's a rhetorical question, you dimwit. Everyone knows the road between the villages are crawling with brigands. They're obviously bandits, same as us. Surely we can divide the spoil somehow. An excellent idea. Just leave your coppers and equipment in a pile at your feet, and we'll call that a fair split. Boss, I don't think they're going for it. Yeah, it was worth a try. Alright, I guess we're fighting. Sounds like a good time for returning Storm, but he's got to get closer for that. Palagina, do me a favor and get your super sword out.
That's not the super sword.
God fucking damn it.
That's her smite evil. Yeah, there you go.
And then do that.
I think you just changed her.
I did, but it keeps saying that it's active and I don't like it. Durance, I'm gonna have you condemn?
Mm-hmm.
Condemn?
The red interdiction, might be a
Interdict. Spirit Shift Stalger.
Sagani poisoning some people would probably be a good idea. Oh, they have a monk.
Was that good or bad?
Nah,
Push him
they're not
down.
great.
I will shoot a bitch.
Something?
Actually, I will shoot a bitch.
Oh, they have a wizard too on the flank.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm shooting him. And now that I have shot him, I will silent scream these fuckers. Provius, stab the wizard. Ow, 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 ow! Fuck! What do you mean your weapon is ineffective, Sagami? Jesus. Wow, she fucking can't miss. Interesting. Clear out!
Owned.
Oh my god! Fuck
That guy
all of you
exploded.
guys! Oh, Norgar's dead. Alright, everybody, kill Rayolf. Thank you. Ooh, look at that egg. Holy crap.
Oh, that's so pretty.
Exceptional S-Talk. Fine breastplate. It's 36 silver. A fine wand. An ironbound grimoire, which isn't helpful because our wizard dude isn't here right now. Fine greatsword, leather armor, scale armor, a
Ooh.
stag helm. +2 athletics, +1 dexterity, immune to stuck. Nice.
That's pretty cool.
And then this guy had a gun, which explains why he died. What do you mean you have no friends left? Alright, +2 athletics, +1 dexterity. Ooh. Interesting. I kind of want it for myself, but I don't want to wear it because it looks terrible.
Put it on her, obvious. He's going to be in spirit shift most of the time anyway.
It's true.
Yeah, now he looks like a proper druid.
The cliff face is blackened and melted like candle wax. There's a small outcropping overhead with what appears to be a crude nest. It's like a challenging climb. Well, that's why we got a grappling hook. Toss the
That's why I was making sure you had one.
Gotcha. Toss the grappling hook over the ledge, holding the attached rope with one hand. The hook lands with a satisfying clang, and you secure the line with a firm tug. Ed's got the most endurance. The rope makes for a quick ascent. Dare climbs into the nest on the cliff with ease. The nest is surrounded by glowing embers. Twigs and bones litter the area. An egg the size of a small keg is nestled among the detritus. It looks heavy and awkward to carry. Secure the egg with a rope and lower it. Slow, steady motions. Once the prize has reached the bottom and settled into the dirt, Adair safely climbs down the cliff. I'm assuming that there's chances to fuck that up if you don't have a rope and grapple.
Yeah, if you don't have the right tools or your skills are bad, you can turbo fuck that.
Gotcha.
Instead, you have a dragon egg. And there's the other hatchling. Ow.
It's fine. They're not actually tough. Feel free to, contribute, assholes.
Sounds like a lot of TBH.
Wormwing, 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 wormwing. And some Barath's bell. So we can't go east from here. Oh, we can go east from here. Alright. Alright, next time on Character Select, I guess we're going to try to rescue a nobleman's daughter from her untimely kidnapping from an ogre? Unless they're making it up.
It's okay. Now the ogre has a wife instead of some weird nobleman in Nina's Rest.
Oh god, she might be broken. So thank you very much for watching. Make sure to click that like button down below if you liked it. And Savin.
You're about to go into an ogre swamp.
That sounds horrible.
I mean, unless you're a donkey.